That's her hero. This is her hero. Colored people were like human weeds needed to be exterminated. Margaret Sanger. Hillary Clinton. I admire Margaret Sanger enormously. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision. That was her vision right here. And you black people support Hillary Clinton. They claim that this was fake. Someone tried to say this is fake. This at a Klan rally. The Negro Project. But I thought this is about women's health care. Oh, that's what they told you, right? Sanger. Who is this? Is that Nancy Pelosi? Guess who funded the project? There it is. Even Bill Gates had it, quote. They got significant. You look at this, a genetic certificate that guarantees that have examined the gender of his car to affirm a perfect physical mental balance, unusually strong eugenic love, possibilities, well fitness to promote happiness and future welfare of the race. Look at this. Look at this, people. Look at this. You want to explain to me? You want to vote? This was your Democratic Party back this up. Look at this. So you have people. Sorry. Oh shit. Supporting this mess. Eugenics. Look at this. Has a racist history. You need to do your research before you go out there and protest. And if you're a black woman or any other woman of color, or you're a woman that you really need to know what this thing is really about. Has nothing to do with women's health. Has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with it. Here's a statue of Margaret Sanger. They gave her own statue. Luckily, it's in the museum. It was based on this. It wasn't based on women's health. They lying to you. It's not based on. It was based on this. Bermuda birth control to limit Negro families. Here's a letter, 1939. Dr. Gamble, the minister's work is also important, and also he should be trained. Perhaps the Federation as to our ideas and goal that we have hope to reach. We do not want the word to get out that we want to exterminate the Negro population. Look at right here, the Negro population, and the ministers and the man who can straighten up the idea of if it ever occurs to any more rebellious members. Rebellious. 1929. She wrote this. You got the whole damn United States up in roar over a woman who's a racist. Oh, the country is divided. It's been divided, dumbasses. It's all about women's rights. No. It's all about genetics. It's all about women in natal care. No. No, no, no. This is from her own writings. She wrote this herself. Birth control is the first important step a woman must take toward the goal of her freedom. It is the first step that she must take to be man's equal. It is the first step she must both take toward human emancipation. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. Look at this mess. And why should we vote? This colored people are like human weeds, are to be exterminated. Margaret Sanger, founder of Planned Parenthood. I admire Margaret Sanger enormously. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision. Hillary Clinton, Democratic president candidate. Then, what is this down here? These two have done so much damage to the black community. I will see that I expose these two in every of my being. Marquise Young. Thank you, Marquise Young. Yes. They're not your friends. These people are not trying to do something. Here's the, and this is old pictures and images of how they would do black babies. You need to know this history, people. She wasn't about women's rights. That's not what her foundation was. And you got silly black women who are in the Democratic Party, and you got someone like Lizzo gonna give her $1 million to an organization that exterminate her own people. Please make it make sense. Because based off of women's rights. You know, you got some people who feel sorry for the damn devil. That's why I see why you get Bill Gates, Hitler, Bill Gates. What's this? Something about Sanger, charm, and the black genetically inferior. So black people are genetically inferior. And so if Hillary Clinton believes the same thing, and you black women hugging and kissed up on a racist ass woman who admire another racist woman. Really? You got Maxine Waters and them trying to fight. Look at this shit. You defended a woman who was a racist. It wasn't about women's health care. Look at this mess. Look at this foolishness. You can see that woman's wicked. Even Ruth Ginsburg quoted her. She's Jewish. But they so women's lib and feminists. These are various pictures. I want you to see this woman. Don't let them lie to you. She wasn't about just for women. She's about extermination. And God put her in the deepest part of hell where she's at to this day. Right, we speak. She tried to play God. That's why she's in hell. Look at it. Look at this. I want people to look at this. Slavs, Latin, Hebrew immigrants are human weeds, dead weight to human waste. Blacks, soldiers, and Jews are a menace to the race. So you have Ruth Ginsburg, who come from a Jewish background. This is what she said about the Jews, Jewish people, who was in the Holocaust. Let me show you Ruth Ginsburg. Has a Jewish background. This woman, who women were crying over, This woman right here. Her background's Jewish. And you telling me it's about women's health? You telling the whole world it's about women's health? Really? It's based on women's health? You got silly Barack Obama quoting her, Hillary Clinton quoting her, and you wonder why we give Barack Obama a hard ass time in the black community? You ain't did shit. You go along with eugenics. She came to the doggone black churches. This evil bitch. And a black church let her up in there. And talk about, she come posing as a white Christian. This bitch. I want you to see what white supremacist. This is a female white eugenist who's a supremacist. And 63 million. And I want you people to look at this. Look at this page. 63 million babies have died since the time. That's how much death she done brought to the land. Because her organization cost 63 million. That's more people in the Holocaust to this day. Triple the Holocaust. That's fact. And I don't care if someone don't like this video. Because it's the truth. And it's time for someone to put the truth in your face. You silly women out there. Look at what she said. Look at it. This is her own words. I ain't making this up. Look at this mess. And she's mired as one of the brilliant women by Hillary Clinton and your liberalists. So that tells me a lot. If you got white females that look to her, that tells you that they're racist as hell too. Here's the certificate. Because people don't believe until like, no. You got to show them pictures and evidence. This woman has said this. This woman has said it out of her own damn mouth. Here it even is a video, I think, on YouTube. And it's called Truzilla Podcast. It just tells you. Bill Gates. Who is that? Is that Kamala Harris?